see things for yourself. You see that there has been no holds barred in this war. As far as the Nigerians are concerned, it has been total, it has been all out. But the truth is this, that we are fighting for our survival. I mean, I don't know how we can best convince the world that this is really so. Since they don't want to see their way to talking peace, we are quite ready that they will not talk peace, then we will not surrender. That is one thing we will not do. They can be sure of that. If the world wants the whole of Biafrans to be murdered in cold blood or killed off, maybe they will do that. They will have their own Nigeria, but there will be nobody in it.
Biafrans all over the world, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your location. Today is 18th day of June 2023. I want to really have a quick one with you. Today is Sunday, a day that Okike himself have made, and we have to be rejoicing, be glad in it. I want to really make a quick video on the plight of our people in Lagos. It is time our people in Lagos support the liberation of themselves and the Biafran people at large. I want to really appreciate everyone. Oh my goodness, God, I didn't inform my boss that I'm coming live today. I just want to have a quick one. I just came down from, from the church, and I feel like, wow, I have a thought all this while. So I just want to have a quick one. You see, I want to really give a shout out to my Prime Minister, Biafran Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the cabinet members who are working assiduously to make sure that Biafra comes. My comrade hygienist, you're welcome. I also want to give a shout out to my Minister of Information, Sonny Akparawa. I want to also thank my fellow comrades, BWOC members, for their courage, for their tenacity, and their constructiveness in writing. I also want to give a shout out to Mazidim Justice, who is coordinating the BWOC members. Mazi Justice, I greet you, sir. Today, I just want to have a quick one, and I want to talk about our brothers who are in Lagos, who are passing through thick and thin at this particular time. So wherever you are, as you come in, please like and share so that people can get this notification. I'll not last more than 1 hour here. You see, our people in Lagos, this is actually a time that you people should turn around and support the liberation of the Biafran people. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, warned you people severally, those of you who have businesses in Lagos. As a matter of fact, if you have a brother, if you have a sister, if you have a family, if you have friends that are in Lagos doing businesses, have houses in Lagos, send this video to them. Send this video to them, because this video is particularly for those of them in Lagos. Because it is not easy for them at this particular time. They are passing through a lot. So our people in Lagos, I don't know why they are so dumb. It's unfortunate I had to use that word. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, warned our people severally in Lagos. Those who buy lands in swamps, they fill it with sand, they build on it and develop Lagos. Our people warned them, Mazen and the Kano warned them seriously about that. As a matter of fact, our eternal leader Odumegwu Ojukwu warned them seriously when they were building that trade fair. He looked at trade fair and said, you people have money. You left Biafran land to come to Lagos to build magnificent edifices all around Lagos. Yet the East is left to lie fallow. They ignored Ojukwu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came and was telling our people, in as much as you have to make investments, there are southeastern states you can go and make your investment. Your investment can only be secure in your own land, not in the land that is not yours. They ignored Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu warned them and told them there a time will come when these your properties you're building in Lagos, your markets and all the rest of it will be destroyed for being an Igbo man, because they hate you with passion. As a matter of fact, when the audio recording of Kunle and Shetima leaked, where Shetima was telling Kunle about all their plans to take over the businesses and destroy the businesses of Igbo people in Lagos, our user used that as a case study to warn our people of the impending doom that will befall them in Lagos. They ignored our leader. They thought he's just ranting. He's just saying something that doesn't make sense to them. Recently, before the election, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, came also and told our people in Lagos, don't go into Nigeria election. Don't vote. Don't even try it. It's better you support the liberation of the Biafran people. People like Kanayo O Kanayo, P Square, and all these Yeye British, they started deceiving our people. The governors, they started telling them on the need for them to go and get their PVC and vote in the election. Even when we have seen that the election is not going to do them any good. Even when we have seen that despite the fact that Peter Obi came, that Peter Obi will never be allowed to be the president of Nigeria. But you know, our people are very adamant. They don't really listen. They ignored the warnings of Ojukwu. They ignored the warnings of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They ignored the warnings of Mazi Simon Ekpa. The Yeye British we have from the southeast deceived a lot of our people. And our people went into voting. And they voted. And immediately after they voted, they started destroying their properties. They started destroying their lives, their means of livelihood in Lagos. And Mazi Simon Ekpa made a broadcast and told them, after 29, if you are a Biafran living in Lagos or you have businesses in Lagos, try to relocate your businesses. Start selling off your properties in Lagos. Start looking back to your homeland, where your properties will be safe, where your investment will be safe. Our Prime Minister told our people who are living in Lagos that a time will come when their properties will be destroyed, when they will be destroyed. But what did they do? They didn't actually listen to him. They didn't actually want to know what he was saying. But unfortunately, what is happening today? What is happening today? They are receiving it hot in Lagos. They are receiving it hot in Lagos. And now, their properties are being destroyed. People are given only 24 hours to pick their properties from trade fair, from Alaba International Market. This is really sad. This is really uncalled for. This is really unfortunate. Even at that, our people are still not getting the message that they are not needed in Nigeria. Our people are not getting the message that their lives are at stake in Lagos. Our people are not getting the message that they are no longer wanted in that country they called Nigeria. And yet they can't support the movement. They can't support Mazi Simon Ekpa. And yet they can't support what autopilot is doing. Even as at now that they are seeing that actually what we meant for them, we meant good for them. That what Simon meant for them was for better life and better investment. Today, what is happening? Today, I'm asking you, what is happening today? So if you have a brother in Lagos, if you have a family in Lagos, if you have anybody of importance to you, or a friend that you love so much, this is just the beginning. The demolition of Alaba International Market by parts, it is just the beginning. When they finish with Alaba, they are going to move to other areas. And it's very, very unfortunate at this hard time that people has to pass through this. But it could have been avoided. Our people could have avoided this calamity that are befalling them in Lagos if they had ever listened to the warnings of the prophets of God. Because Ojukwu foresaw what is happening today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as a matter of fact, saw what was happening today, or what is happening today. Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, the spiritual son of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, also saw it, warned our people, and yet they refused to listen. They refused to hear. And now they are paying the price. They are paying the price. If I say it is ignorant, they are paying the price of not listening to the voice of reason. It's so sad. It is paining every Biafran all around the world that our people has to go through this. But it is avoidable. Unfortunately, our people didn't take the warnings serious. They took it with a pinch of salt. And today, the day of reckoning has come. They are paying the prices. They are losing their properties. They are losing their investments. They are losing their housings in Lagos. It's so sad. So if you have a brother, if you that is listening today have an investment in Lagos, no matter where it is in Lagos, try as much as possible to relocate that business to the southeast. Any state of the southeast, your business and your investment will be safe. Nobody will come and take over your property in the southeast. So I am calling our people in Lagos today to wake up. It is only Biafra that can save you. It is only Biafra that can restore the hope of the hopeless. You have to start now to relocate. For those of you who is not yet affected by this calamity, you have to start now to relocate wherever you are to the southeast. Take your investment back home so that all the years that you suffer to build them in Lagos will not be in vain. Not only Lagos, including the north. Anywhere that you are that is not in southeast and you have investment there, my brother, it cannot be guaranteed. Unless when Biafra comes, it can be negotiated. This is the time you have to support Biafran liberation. This is the time you have to support Mazi Simon Ekpa and autopilot in what we are doing to make sure that the kingdom of God upon this earth is restored. Otherwise, you will lose everything that you have suffered for. Your investment, your businesses, your houses, and every other thing you can talk about that you own, that you desire, that you cherish. The zoo government will stop at nothing to cripple the economy of an average Igbo man, of an average Biafran. And let me remind you, a Biafran is not only who speaks Igbo. If you are a John, if you are a Shekiri, if you are a Bubro, if you are a Delta, if you are a Bini, part of Bini, if you are a Agbo, you are a Biafran. Whatever investment you have in the south, in the west, in the north, in Lagos, relocate it to Biafran territory. It is only where it will be safe for you. It is the only place that you can be proud to have an investment that can last for eternity, even when you are no longer there. Your children will now take it over or take it up. Otherwise, you will lose every investment that you have made in Lagos. So it's just to remind every one of you who was part of the obedient movement. P Square and Co. Where is P Square today? I ask you, where is Kanayo today? Where are the governors today who gingered you into going to take your PVC? Who convinced you into voting for one Nigeria? Who wanted you to still be part of the Nigeria that we are running out from? They convinced you, they cajoled you, they paid some people money in order to deceive some Biafrans into believing that Nigeria will one day be better for you. Where are they today? Is any of them talking about your case? Is anybody now speaking on your behalf? Has the governor spoken against the destruction of your properties? Has Kanayo or P Square and all the celebrities in Nigeria, have they come out to now condemn the destruction of your properties? None of them will do it, because they were only playing the script that was given to them to play. They were only deceiving you into believing that one Nigeria someday is visible. You have gone as an obedient. You have voted. Did your vote count? The prophecy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did it not come to pass? The warnings of Mazi Simon Ekpa, has it not come to pass? And you see some people today, they will still, when you talk them about Biafra, they will say, oh, this is your Biafra self. Okay, this your one Nigeria, where is he taking you to? Where Nigeria, where has he led you to today? Why Nigeria will only destroy you, destroy your life, just like it's destroying our people's life in Lagos. Destroy your property. You know why they're destroying your property? So that someday you will be a pauper. You will be a beggar. That is why they are destroying your properties. That is why they are destroying our economy, the economy of our people. Biafrans have developed Lagos, made Lagos what Lagos is today. When you go to every nook and cranny of Lagos, Biafrans have made it possible that Lagos look the way it looks today, including filling up swamps, developing every part of Lagos. But today, the investment our Biafran brothers and sisters built in Lagos are being destroyed for the singular fact that they are Biafrans. It's just a proof that you are no longer needed in that contraption called Nigeria. It is just a proof to let you know that Nigeria is not for you. It's just a proof to let you understand that Nigeria is not for you. And I want you to remember that it's only Biafra that can actually protect you. Nigeria will only destroy you. Today is so sad that properties are being destroyed in Lagos, and these properties are the properties of our brothers and sisters, our kids and kin, who their crime is being a Biafran. It's so sad. Very, very sad indeed. And I would like to let you know that unless Biafra is allowed to go, unless you support Biafran restoration, Biafran liberation, unless you support the freedom of Biafran people, this kind of calamities will continue to befall you as a Biafran wherever you are, especially in the zoo called Nigeria. So it is better for you as a Biafran to join hands and make sure that you support our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa in what he's doing to make sure that Biafra comes, with the Biafran Republic government in exile, with the cabinet members, because that they are fighting every blessed day to make sure that Biafra comes. It's for your own good and for my own good, for the betterment of everyone who is a Biafran. So we owe them nothing other than support. Anywhere you know you can support, either by finance, in anything you can do to support the emergence of a Biafran state. Do it right now. Especially those of you in Lagos. You still have time to join this liberation movement. You still have time to support the liberation movement. Bring your money. Bring your resources so that we can join hands together and liberate ourselves from this terrorist government that is destroying the properties, the businesses of our people. By the time we get Biafra, you'll be very proud to be a Biafran. You'll be very proud for the nation that will protect you. So fellow Biafrans all over the world, I said I wouldn't like to waste much of your time. Just a quick one for those of you in Lagos. And if you are watching, like and share. If you have a brother, if you have a business person in Lagos, or anybody who has houses in Lagos, let this video get to them. It is not yet over. As a matter of fact, a lot is being planned against our Biafran brothers in Lagos. Any Biafran in Lagos, you should be very, very careful. Especially those of you who have properties in Lagos. There will be a time they will start assassination. Our Prime Minister made a broadcast and pleaded with Biafrans in Lagos to start relocating their businesses to the southeast. We can only protect you while you are in southeast. Nobody will protect you in Lagos. After the election, they started destroying your markets. Did anybody speak on your behalf? It was the same our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa that came and made a broadcast and even threatened to declare sit at home in Lagos. Even some of our Biafran brothers castigated that move because they thought that one Nigeria is for them. An Igwe, Ani Eze in Lagos spoke against the destruction of such properties. He was locked up. He was locked up. He was jailed and taken to court and was later released. Yet, your governors never spoke against the destruction of your properties. And today, since the swearing in of Tinubu and Boko Haram sponsor Shetima, they have returned to complete what they started. It's going to get more worse. So it is high time now, those of you who are listening, those of you who listen to this video, send this video to people in Lagos and tell them it is time they now heed the voice of reason, the advice of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Head back to the east. Head back to Biafran land. Take your businesses back to the Biafran territory. Take it to Port Harcourt. Take it to Edo State. Take it to Enugu, Bayelsa. Take it to Imo. Take it to Asaba. All these Biafran states, you are safe there. Your businesses are safe there. If you don't do this, you will continue to regret your actions. Because tomorrow is still pregnant. Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. But I pray that you heed this advice so that you will be alive to see Biafra. And your investment will be safe for you in Biafran territory. Otherwise, we are still adamant. If we are still strong-headed, if you still have that envy and jealousy about Mazi Simon Ekpa, about who is bringing Biafra, because it's not your brother doing it. My brother, my sister, you will live to regret your action. Just a quick one for you. A word is enough for the wise. Relocate your businesses to Biafran territory and your business will be safe. Thank you for listening. This message comes to you courtesy of Biafran Writers of Conscience, BWOC. And I thank our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. I thank our Deputy Defense Minister, Honorable Azuka Charles Nwankwo. I thank our Minister of Information, Mazi Sonny Akbarawa. I also give a shout out to Mazi Dim Justice and also to my fellow comrades of Biafran Writers of Conscience. I greet you all. And fellow Biafrans who are watching and those who will watch later. I say my Chukwu Okike Abiama be with you as you take this advice and guide and protect you. He say, bye from my location.